Greetings, programs. Welcome back to ArcNeo Reviews, where today we're just going to do a simple, quick review on the Robots in Disguise 2015. Let me see if I can get these names straight. Shock Drive and Warnado. Now, for those who don't know, these were from the sub-line of Crash Combiners. So, as you can already see, there's just these big, colored triangles on them already. You literally just mash these things together, let go, and they do 90% of their transformation on their own, which is kind of cool, actually. But before we do that, we're going to look at these guys on their own. Yes, it is that simple to transform him. You just flip out the head, and you're done. There you have Shock Drive. I don't know why I have the hardest time remembering which guy is which. Basically unarticulated. You can move the arms out. He can just impatiently, bump his fist into his thigh like a 5-year-old waiting for candy or something. Pretty good sculpting for how tiny it is, though. I do have to give it points for that. And then a giant, CE and all the, made in Vietnam and everything on the wing right there. But very simple, very, very simple, but kind of a neat design, actually. So go ahead, put his head away. And he does actually have a port right there. They didn't come with any weapons, but they are compatible with basically any 5mm, peg weapon that you've got. So, you do have some, arming options if you want. And then, really quick, we'll look at Warnado here as well. Warnado, you have to be a little careful with while you handle, because he is actually just completely spring-loaded for his part of the combination. But again, just simple robot under a jet. For him, you actually have to flip out some feet. And then again, you just open this up. And this time they put the head on the inside of the chest panel. So he's different. But still really good sculpting for as tiny as he is. I do have to give credit where it's due. Same, in and out movement. And that's what I was saying with this guy. He likes to spring open because he's very eager to combine. And so yeah, moving this piece is what will unlock him. So when you're putting him back into alt mode, make sure you grab this panel and push it up to lock it in. And also you can see right there are the robot hands for the combine mode. So we're just going to go ahead, get to the combine mode, put his head away. Go ahead and rotate these up the rest of the way. Then you're just going to take the two arrows right there, push them together, and there you've got him basically. Just go ahead and split the bottom guy in half and rotate out the feet. And there you have Shocknado in robot mode. And I'm not going to lie, for as crazy simple as this guy is, I really, really like the design, actually. So, as you can see, he's got a bigger, more detailed head. Looks really good. Only articulation on this guy, sadly, is the elbow. Everything else is spring-loaded. So, I mean, you can do that with his legs if you want to. So, very simple, very basic. But I still have to give it credit that, other than maybe the nose of the plane folded up on the back of the arm, of the Crash Combiners I saw, this actually was probably the most solid of them. And again, he does have the ports in his hands, so you can go ahead and just give him anything that's got a 5mm peg on it, and he can just stand there and hold it. He can't really do anything with it, but he can stand there and hold it. If you're lucky, he can hold it at an angle, and it looks good at the angle. But yeah, definitely a gimmick, you know, that a gimmick that got ahead of being a good toy in the first place. But I do have to say, this guy, I think, got away the least damaged from it. Because he ends up just being a display piece, but he's at least a really cool display piece. And, you know, there is something to be said for a combiner that you can transform in, like, 12 seconds. So, overall, if you find this guy on clearance somewhere, because I do still find these guys for clearance, if you can believe it, these ones are worth messing with. These ones you probably will have a little bit of fun with, and if nothing else, they do look really cool on the shelf together. So, take it for what it's worth. I think they were fun. I found them for $5 several months ago, and I feel like that was a decent use of $5. So, anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.